and welcome to my channel. This is a dub over because I managed to not have audio recording for my initial unboxing, so I'm sorry, but you're going to lose some of the spontaneity in my unboxing for a few videos. This is an Evermoment tube. This is an Untubing, and I'm doing my best to slide it out like a sausage, I think, as opposed to ripping it open down the length, because I don't want to damage my ribbon that's in there, because I like the purple ribbons. What can I say? Excuse me while I also sip some tea, which is something I can take advantage of now that I'm not having to busy my hands at the same time. Alright, so here is a Evermoment tube that I didn't think was crushed. Now, look at that. I'm so disappointed. And the disappointment continues when I manage to get it out. So this is a custom. This is 43 colours. The custom code is C57546080. It is a 60 by 80. It has 43 colours. This was the brainchild, I guess, of Jill Graff, who wanted to do a picture of the New York skyline with the Twin Towers in it. So we've got the, I think it was fuchsia kind of washi tape with the Evermoment, which I love. I prefer that to the hair ties that we used to get. Bunch of baggies, toolkit with the super duper tweezers, and 3 bags of drills. I was just saying there that I'd leave the canvas in the tube just for a few minutes while I go through the drills. The drills come in the 3 bags. Evermoment pack them really well, as always. And yeah, there's just me showing the colours in the different sizes of bags. At this stage, I don't think I thought there was an inventory. And I thought, oh, how am I going to work this out? But there is an inventory, and I will go through that shortly. So I've moved my drills aside. And then I go into what we get. So, as I say, the tweezers are their Evermoment branded tweezers. These are the ESD 14s. These are the sharp pointed tweezers. There's a single placer pen with the squishy and a 3 placer at the other end, 2 big waxes, and the MobVoi boat. Bundle of bags, not enough for 43 colours, and the washi tape with the Evermoment logo on it as well. Alright, I think it's time for the canvas, which is huge. 60 by 80 is up there with some of the bigger kits that I do, but to get the detail of this kit, this picture, you need to have something this large. Now, this image unfortunately came from another site. I don't know how good the resolution was initially, and it did have me a little bit worried as to how detailed the picture might be when it comes out full, but I think it's actually okay. I will insert a picture of the canvas as I go. I just don't want to leave my recording to go and find that. So yeah, the pointing at the Twin Towers and the skyline. I don't know if that picture has been dubbed, or if it's the original picture, or if it's just been retaken, because there are a number of images out there that have the Twin Towers in and the Twin Towers out, but it's the exact same angle, and it almost seems to be the exact same colour in the sky too. So there is an inventory, which is great. Now, there are 3 strips of the Sonor paper on this. There is bubbling where some of that overlapping is. There's bubbling where the canvas got crunched. It is the first canvas I've received from Evermoment that has been crunched. I do remark here that I've got an 8-ball as my black, my 310, whereas normally I've had the heart for the black 310. So I don't know if that's a custom thing as well, that they do different symbols for customs. And trying to get all three off, and this portion doesn't show the twin towers. This is just showing how clear the drill field is. And you can see the bubbles there that I'm concerned about, so I think I take my blade to it, I give it a slash, and then I use the roller, which you don't have to hear because it's very squeaky at the moment. I think there's mention made also of my husband who needs to sheep it with some lanolin to stop it squeaking quite so terribly. So there is a bit of the Brooklyn Bridge. This is the pretty bridge on Manhattan Island. I was there in 2014. So I've never got to see the Twin Towers in person. I was at Ground Zero, walked around the site and went to one of the memorials. I think in I think it was an old church. There was a memorial, and there was another memorial around the corner as well. But it was quite poignant seeing the uniforms and the badges from around the world with people who just supported their fellow emergency workers. Yeah. So I wanted to take part in taking advantage of this custom that Jill had organised. So there's the squeaky roller, and there are the bubble fields. I actually have taken this across to my table where I've laid it out flat. I have unpeeled the whole thing. I've taken a picture of the image, which I will insert, and I've gone over it with the roller again in both directions, and I think it's going to be okay. I don't unroll it fully at my table because it's huge. You're probably seeing about 30-40 centimeters of it unrolled there on my desk. It's an A3 light pad that I'm working on, so if that gives you any idea with dimensions. I just want to take the initial harsh curl out by peeling it back. I'm really happy with the drill field. It's really good. Didn't mean to turn on my light pad. The quality from Evermoment is phenomenal from a printer point of view. Zoe has been so helpful as well in my inquiries with this, and then was able to tell me how to go about ordering it, and also I waited. There was a custom sale came up I think 3 or 4 days after I made my initial inquiry, and Zoe was quite happy to wait for the couple of days, gave me an idea what the price would drop down to. It was only saving a couple of bucks, but a couple of bucks on Ali is a good couple of bucks saved. I don't seem to be able to work these coins and coupons out terribly well. I'm also watching this on a small screen. I might see if I can enlarge that and see what you guys are seeing. No. Let me see. I've gone and done a thing and can't see my... Oh golly. There we go. Look at that horrible bunch of bubbles. Okay, so going through the drills, I'm going to take these out per bag and mark them off. Now what I'm doing, I'll explain it now and then I'll fast forward the rest of it. I'll give you some music that you can listen to. So what I'm doing, these large bags are roughly 800 in a bag, and the small bags, every moment say, are about 160. What I do with the large bags is I mark them with a plus. They're my plus size bags, and for every plus size bag then I do some number crunching. So I'll get my inventory here so I can explain it. So what I'm basically doing, so I'm marking off either 1 plus for one bag or 4 pluses, and it goes on and so forth. The numbers are really clear on the bags. And yeah, so I'm going to fast forward from here, and when I explain with the small ones, I might actually fast forward through to that one too. So it basically means that I'm going to have two separate markings. I'm going to have large bags and I'm going to have small bags, and that will total up. So for instance, I've got 4 large bags of 211 and I've got 1 small bag. Now I need 2,771. So 4 large bags being 800 each, it's 2,800 plus 1 brings it up to nearly the 3,000. Now I have never run out of the Every Moment drills when I've been doing the kits. For instance, I've got 3 bags to cover 420 drills, and I've got 3 bags to cover 423. I think I've got 3 bags of 3822. There was a concern I had when I was doing my total because there was a little mark next to a 2, and I wasn't sure if that was just a dot. For 970 drills, I have 1 big bag and 2 small bags, which is well over the 1,000 mark, and that's for 3761 DMC color. So I'm not concerned that I don't have enough drills in the slightest. Yeah, so I will let you go through the rest of the video until I need to wrap it up and say goodbye. Alright, I do apologise for losing my sound on my video. Hopefully this audio is going to be okay as an overdub. Thank you for watching my video. I do have other Every Moment kits. This is my 6th Every Moment kit that I have, and I don't know how many of those might have been when I was doing recording, so you may or may not see 1 or 2 in my unboxings if you go through my playlist. If you do like this video though, please check out my other videos. Consider subscribing. Please give me a like if you think this was okay. And drop me a comment, please. I love getting the comments, and I know Jill has been very generous in wanting people to join in with this custom. We do have a bit of a plan. My plan would be for me to work on this certainly from Christmas onwards. I will do some whip and chats or some time lapses with maybe some of my holiday over in the States that I had, and why the 9/11 memorial, I suppose, is significant to me being Irish and living in Australia, because I'm so far apart from the actual reality. So the aim will be to finish this for 9/11 2020. I don't think I will be doing it for 2021, which is the 20th anniversary, although what I might do is do a rehash because it's an awful long way away, but I don't want to leave this kit for that long potentially. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye for now.